in the race to the finals at the end of the year. These are how the rankings look at the moment, just 5 days ago. And no Malaysians there, as in the 2 Malaysians we're talking about. Kjær, Yik, they're behind the pace. This will certainly help their cause.
Please welcome from Denmark, William Krieger Boe and Christian Faust Kjær. Representing Malaysia, Chia and Yik.
Well, these guys have met once before, and it was at the start of the year in the Indonesia Masters.
William, you choose.
They won.
It's gold. It's black.
21-13, 23-21. So a little bit tight in the opening round.
It's gold.
So, Aaron.
Aaron serve.
I received this side.
This side.
William received.
Thank you.
Now we get to find out more about these players. William Krieger Boe is 22 from Odense. He's 6 foot tall, 75th in the world. They have been higher at 37, these two. The 20-year-old Kjær, just a bit taller at 183 from Aarhus, one of the other major cities in Denmark. These two are the surprise package. They've won they haven't gone past the opening round of any tournament this year. 5 separate tournaments, but look at that. The one that really stands out, look, they've taken out 3 seeds, Fajar Alfian and Muhammad Rian Ardianto. Yeah, they've had their problems. They may not be in the best of form, but still, to beat the number 4 pair in the world in straight games as well, and pretty comfortably, takes the cake. It really is one of the big stories of the year, really. Kjær, 28-year-old from southern Malaysia, Malacca, 168 centimeters tall. Yik, 27, much taller at 185 from the capital, Malaysia. These two, of course, are double Olympic bronze medalists from the 2020 and 2024 Games, World Championships, World Champions as well in 2022. They've taken out 2 seeds as well, Junaidi Arif and Roy King Yap, 6 seeds, and then Kitinipun Kedran and Dechapon Puav Ranakro, the 5th seeds. Again, both comfortably. That was interesting. Dropping the only time they dropped the game was in the opening round, which I thought was interesting as well. Kang Sun Young of Korea is our umpire. Lakpri Edrisinghe of Sri Lanka is the service judge. Yeah, they are also Commonwealth Games bronze medalists from the last Games, Asian Games bronze medalists from the last Asian Games, Asian champions this year. So they've got a lot that they've achieved. And in terms of tournaments, it's surprising, all those achievements on the international stage, but on the HSBC BWF World Tour, they've only ever won 2 titles. So Denmark Open in 2023, and the Career Masters last year. And they have lost 7 finals, so this is absolutely massive. They have been to the Thailand Open final before. That was in 2020 when it was a Super 1000, it's part of the pandemic bubble in Bangkok. They lost to Lee Young and Wang Chi Lin in that final.
On my right, Chia and So Wee, Malaysia. And on my left, BWF and Kjær, Denmark. To BWF local play.
It's a massive one here. There's 75 odd places between them in the rankings. That, I don't think is going to put them off at all. They played the world number 4 pair yesterday. They're playing the world number 5 pair today. 17 places between them, and they're going to play fearlessly. They said they were in dreamland, really. To think that the Danish pair could have pulled out of the Thailand Open as well after their first round match. Because Kjær had twisted his left ankle and they weren't sure they could continue, but their physio Maria worked her magic and they never really looked back. Just kept beating opponents. Reminder again, they didn't get past the first round of the Indonesia Masters, Thailand Masters, German Open, Orléans Masters and Swiss Open this year. And now they find themselves in a final. It is unbelievable stuff. We got to the final of the Polish Open, which is an international challenge tournament. We've now played about 125 matches together. 77 tournaments they've played. Chia So in front here. Big roar. Kjær win the point. I'll just correct myself, they've played 43 tournaments together. I tell you what, I think there's obviously a fair few Malaysians in here, but I think the neutrals are all going for them. And it's this sort of position about having nothing to lose. The pressure's not on them. Of course they want to win, but well, he's got amazing stock. William Bowe. Malaysia's looking to assert themselves. I think they'll see what happened with the Indonesians yesterday. Often the Ardians were very, very passive. They didn't play particularly well. It wasn't necessarily the conditions that were undoing them, but and they just struggled to get any kind of rhythm against this pair that's been together since March of 2021. They have won some junior titles together. Then they won the Luxembourg Open, the Swedish Open. These are all lower level tournaments. Luxembourg Open twice, Denmark Masters, Irish International, Scottish Open. Down by 3 here. Don't want to let the Malaysians get too far ahead of them. As I said, it's a bit of this fairy tale achievement. That's what Kjær called it as well. They said they were joking all week. If they kept winning, they'd end up in a final. And they said, here we are. It's crazy. It is. But the Malaysians still on top here. Just an amazing run, isn't it? Really were electric against Alphan Radianto, darting across the court. They mixed bold net play, fearless smashes. This man here, Bo, said, we're only human. We read the game well, adjust quickly. We talk a lot during matches. He said their communication is their real strength. Now that's getting challenged. Yeah, tough one to call. I think the Danes were ready to challenge that as well. Here we go. It is just out. It's been a decent start from the Malaysians. And the Danes reining it back in. They achieved their best ever ranking towards the end of last year, 37th in the world. But because of those early exits this year, that's why they've sunk. Having to do a lot of defending there. Chia and So with a 3-point lead at the interval of the first game. It's 11-8.
Play. Service over. 9-11.
So 2 points in it.
Service over. 12-9. and
Aaron Chia, just a little shake of the head. Yeah, the good thing as far as Bo and Kjær are concerned, of course, is that they are still well within the striking distance. Oh, Aaron Chia
11,
into the net.
12.
Only a point in it. The Danes look frustrated at that one.
11.
"31 shots, our longest rally." I was saying earlier, I made reference to the fact that William Bo is from good stock. His uncle is Matthias Bo. He's the former world #1 men's doubles player with Carsten Morgensen. He was a silver medalist at the Olympics at 2012, as well as the World Championships in 2013, and got a bronze at the 2014 World Champs. And he's an excellent coach as well. And he most recently coached the Indian pairing of Rankireddy and Shetty. I think I heard a string break there. It's Aaron Chia's.
13 goals.
And it's now all square. I'm sure he's somewhere in the background. Matthias Bo's given his nephew a few tips. He will have come up against Aaron Chia when he was coaching Rankireddy and Shetty.
Service over. 14-13.
A couple of times that's happened to Kjær.
15-13.
Yeah, Kjær did say that despite the injury scare, he's grown strong with every match. And he said it's still there a bit, but this atmosphere, you forget the pain. So I wonder whether that's still bugging. That's, what, 3 times into the net in the last few minutes from Kjær? And he said he wants to give a shout out to his physio because she's done an amazing job with his ankle. And that's been so important this week. I'm just trying to see if that's strapped up. Hard to tell from here. That's gone long.
Service over. 14-16.
They've dubbed their style attacking, loving weapons on style. Not sure what exactly that means, but it's very chaotic and but calculated brand of badminton, and they've got this exuberance about them, haven't they? This youthful exuberance that's just not allowing their opponents to run away with this. That's what makes it fascinating.
So you win.
It's a tremendous description of their style. And they said they had a really good training block back home. Kjær was talking about this, and they said they've always believed their level was there, and now they feel they're proving it. They're young and confident, and they will hopefully one day take over as Denmark's leading pair from Kim Astrup and Anders Skjær Rasmussen. I tell you what, they win this title today. They will go some way to doing that, because they are all square here. Now, what is interesting is they have not taken the lead since the very, very start of this game. Could they do so here? A couple of those agricultural swipes from Kjær. And they have got the lead for the first time since right from the beginning of this game. And they're getting the crowd to get behind them. Fantastic rally. A couple of these swipes earlier from Bo. So Yik looking to just drop that in there. Right idea, wrong execution. I think Bo had that covered anyway, and he's getting the crowd really excited. Seen this so many times before, haven't we, when a pair of players controlling a game and all of a sudden, right towards the end, they lose the lead and the momentum shifts dramatically. Well, this could be quite special. Chia delivers beautifully down the line. That was a great run, by the way, of 5 points in a row for the Danes. Now up to 19.
19-17.
Oh, well placed by Chia. Look, these guys are veterans. They know what they're doing. They've been here before. They've played at the highest levels. Oh, it's so tantalizing, isn't it, for Bo and Kjær? 2 points away from taking the first game. Chia breathing down their neck. So tight, 19 all. Malaysians in the crowd willing them on. The Thais, it would appear, backing the Danes. Oh, well placed. Very, very well placed by So to set up the point. Because it elicited that shot from Kjær, and now a solitary game point for Chia and So. And they bring us to 20 all. Yes, they can. Well, everyone's enjoying it.
William.
We need a winner now by 2 clear points. Has that gone long? They're not going to challenge. I think So was talking about it, and Chia said no. It looked like that. More often than not, when it's on that end, when you go to the far end, you're not going to get that right. Can they finish off here, the Danes? Yes, they can! They have taken the first game.
First game won by
Tremendous start here for Bo and Kjær.
Kjær, 22-20.
They were behind for 85% of this first game. At only 16-15 did they go in front. Even 17-16. That's how late they left it, but brilliant, brilliant. Oh, the crowd is absolutely loving it. 22-20, Bo and Kjær. First game against Chia and So.
Second game, long ball.
Make no mistake about it, there is pressure on Kjær and So now. They cannot do what happened, repeat what happened in that last game, because they controlled it. They were 10-6 at one point, and then 16-13. And that's, I think, if you think about it, 16-13, that means they won 9 of the next 13 points, including that 5-point run. This is tremendous from them. They've got the first point on the board as well. The crowd is really going to play a part as well, I feel. That's gone a little long now. They've got a little bit of drift behind them. Yeah, Bo has acknowledged that they lost to their opponents at the Indonesia Masters. He said it's a different stage. They've grown since then. It's their biggest match ever. They just want to enjoy it. And for now, yeah, they are living the dream. And Kjær said, it's written, maybe it's written in the stars. We will give everything again. Hopefully people will tune in to watch. Well, I tell you what, a lot of people are watching. A lot of people are getting right behind them. Anders Antonsen, by the way, who is in the men's final, said he was energized after watching Bo and Kjær before he beat Lu Guangtu in the semis. And he said, it's amazing how the boys have done this week. Inspiring to see how they would put it all on the line without any fear. That's true. But Chia and So are in front here. Oh, some great shots being played. The crowd enjoying this. Long rally, this one. Oh, good reactions from Bo. What a smash from Kjær to end a long rally, and the Danes are delighted. Malaysian's looking a little perturbed. He missed that one, Kjær, and Bo reacted so well to it. Then he got the smash in between the two.
Chris, on court. William, sorry.
Well, Kjær and So-Yik this season, in contrast to their opponents, they are the Asian champions, as I said, semi-finals of the India Open and Indonesia Masters. That's gone very long from Kjær. They were out early in their own home tournament, the Malaysia Open, at the start of the second round, and they were surprisingly dumped out of the All England, the opening round, and the All England Masters. Well, it's done well there, Bo, but not much else they could do. Couldn't get enough on that. Yeah, that's hard.
Thank you. Players on court.
So they've had a very decentish season, Kjær and So-Yik.
Players on court.
They were runners-up, as I mentioned, in the Thailand Open in 2020. So-Yik said they've been through many finals and tournaments with success and failure. They don't want to think too much about winning back-to-back titles this year, having won the Asian Championships recently. They want to continue to learn from their coaches, improve their game, avoid putting too much pressure on themselves. And they're saying today is just another match to develop their skills. Now remember, yesterday they were playing Kitinupong and Puav Ranukro, Kitinupong Kedran and Dechapon Puav Ranukro. The crowd, of course, very partisan, and they managed to shut that out. So even if the crowd is getting behind the Danes today, they have to do the same. Kjær was saying that their performances have been improving with each match they play.
Thank you.
They want to focus on what they need to do and maintain belief in each other. Winning or losing games comes second to doing our best. That's what he was saying. They played a match past midnight during the opening round, so they've been through quite a bit this tournament. That looked like it was going out anyway. They got the point regardless, the Malaysians. Kjær said that they were hoping to maintain their positive momentum in this match regardless of the opponent. All square here.
6-all.
Can't get over, and I could hear the broken string from, I think it was So-Yik. Thought I heard something there.
So-Yik.
Gone to go and change his racket. He couldn't leave the court, it's so fast-paced. The Danes are in front much earlier than they were in the previous game. been a much tighter start to the sets. Disappointing on the serve.
7-all.
Well, look, you would feel at the moment that Malaysians will still feel they can win this in 3. Why not? It is a challenge here by the Danes. Yeah, well out on that one. Quite some way.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 8-7. Play.
Remember, the Danes have already beaten another big Malaysian pair, world number 7 Man Wei Chong and T Kai Wun in the second round. Not overawed by anything at the moment. I want to do it again. I just remind you that when they beat them in the Indonesian Masters, it was a very comfortable 21-13. The second game was a bit closer, 23-21, a lot closer in fact.
Play.
At the time.
Service over. 9-8.
Yeah, easy one there for Soyik. They were 44th in the world when they lost, so they have dropped a fair bit since then. Just gone wide there from Kjær.
10-8.
This is what they were very good at doing throughout that first game, is to never really allow that lead to go beyond them. Winning more than a few points. I think 4 points was the most it ever was. That was really key. Good shot there. So we did well to retrieve. That's out. They are challenging the Malaysians, I think. Just about right.
Please. White circle, please.
I think that's right, you know. They're certainly out.
Challenge unsuccessful.
They are going
One challenge remaining.
into the drift as well there, but it is 10-all.
All. Play.
As I mentioned, the Malaysians mentioned that they felt they were playing against the whole stadium and the pressure was there. They felt they got back their momentum. And they'll want to do that after this interval in which they lead, but only by 1 point, but they are trailing by a game. Well, Kjær still in a decent position here to try and end this in 2. That would be their aim. just the 1 point in front.
Play.
Now, it was interesting because Chia So, good smash there from Aaron Chia. They talked about making some changes in the front court in the first game of their semi-final, and that helped us. It's very obvious that our coach is more focused on our duels in the front court. In doubles, usually the first 3 shots during the service and receiving are very important. Our coach has been guiding us on new strategies on this. This is what Aaron Chia was saying. We're learning new things in every match, and we are adapting to Harry's style.
11, 12.
Talking about Harry Gandhi, coach. Dates are just not looking away. They're not being overawed by the situation. Oh, it's the right idea. Kjær, though, doesn't quite make the right shot, though. You'd have to say this would represent quite possibly the best chance, in theory anyway, for Chia and So to win a title against a much lower ranked pair. Now, obviously, easy to say that when this, maybe the ranking doesn't quite reflect where they are, but that poor 2025 so far. It's really surprising that how few finals Chia and So have been in, obviously. Given the achievements at World Championship and Olympic level, they've never won a 500. Of the 3 titles, so excuse me, let me just they won a 750, they won a 300. Won a 500. So they've only been to 9 finals and won only 2. So their conversion has not been great. Fell short of the All England in 2019. Asan and Setyewan beating them. Good power from Chia. The India Open, Yang Wei Kung and Wang Chung in 2023. Indonesia Open. Ranki Reddy and Shetty, there's where a bow would have been the architect of their defeat. Going to happen again here. Now, up by 2 at a crucial juncture. I feel if they win the second game, just with their experience, that would be massive for Chia and So. Number of unforced errors. And this is about the biggest lead in fact, that the Malaysians have had in this game. 3 points. It's coming at a great time. But it's quickly nipped back.
15-17.
Need a few more of these. The Danes, they can't. That's really nicely done by Sowiek.
18-15.
points is what they need. Was that good? That was on the line, I think. Kjær is trying to call the bluff, perhaps, on the serve. And it's looking tough for them now. He got out of the way, but it was well inside, wasn't it? Is there still hope for them here? They want to get close to that 19 before Chia set up game point, where there's no margin for error, so that there's just a little bit less for them to do. And they have 4 game points here. Chia good position, but still 3 game points. Really tight match, isn't it? Fascinating to watch. Well out, Chia have leveled things here. There's a fanatical fan. And slightly more comfortable win for Chia than what Bo and Kjær had in the first game. It's very, very tight overall. And we are going to go into a rubber.
Final game.
So into a third game now we go.
Play.
You would think Chia would probably now feel this works in their favour. Remember, Man Wei Chong and T played against them. Went to 3 in that one, 21-18 in the second, in the third. Well, this got to keep their focus here. What has been very good for the Danes. They're the first pair since the French pair of Mayo and Villega in the first round have taken a game off their opponents. What they've got to be careful of is this running away from them. Oh, it's good out. Wow, have a little bit of luck there. Chia. wide.
1, 2. Service over. 3, 1.
It was interesting when So Yik was saying, of course, court conditions have been a factor. We talked about that with the drift. And Sobek's talked about how it's been quite strong at times. And he said that maybe the conditions will suit the Danish pair. We need to analyze that game thoroughly before the final, which is interesting because it's normally the Asian players who are far better with the drift, because that's what they've all grown up playing with and against, than the European players.
Service over. 2, 4.
Hits it into his partner by accident. This is a decent start here from the Malaysians.
William. Players back home. Kicked out, yeah, kicked out.
Good, the serve. Now, we haven't gone beyond a 4-point lead, I think, in this entire match, so this would be concerning. They now manage to start pushing ahead, the Malaysians, as far as the Danes are concerned. It's going to be out. Well, they're in a fantastic position now, 6 points clear. There was always this danger of it happening. Well, the Danes have put everything in those first 2 games, and now I feel a bit spent. Well, it's a small pool for the Danes, but 72% of the time they have won the deciding game. Generally not at this HSBC BWF World Tour level, to be fair.
White circle, please. White circle.
Chia and So are challenging this. And Kjær almost apologizes for that to his opponents. What a challenge. How tight was that? Well, this is very good from the Malaysians.
9, 2. Yeah,
Hey.
right. That's right.
Be happy with this so far. They are now running away with this. It's a huge 8-point lead. The Danes are definitely in trouble here.
Third server. 3,
Got to try and peg
10.
the back. Sudirman won 61% of matches in the deciding game. And all those stats are on this tour. So you would back them at the moment, and especially with the scoreline the way it is, 7 points clear of Bo and Kjær. It's 11-4 to Chia and So.
Coach, return to your chair. Players back on court. So we come here. You should be on court before the interval is finished, right? 11-4. Play.
So to the last part now. It's 1-1 here. They are swapping ends. So this is the so-called preferred end, but the Malaysians took big lead. Dane's got to really be tight. No, they're not, and then you can see the frustration for Bo.
12-5.
The Malaysians on the end they want to be on. What the Danes have to do really is be consistent now, put on a run of points. Not been able to really do that in this second game. There was a run of 6 points by the Malaysians when the score was at 4-2. Then next thing you know, it was 10-2. Yeah, Kay is looking the picture of frustration. Actually, so is Bo.
7.
Oh, he's really overhit that Bo. And I think it looks like the writing is starting. It's maybe just starting to be on that wall now. It is a big lead, isn't it? 7 points.
Court, the shuttle touched you. No, your body.
So
Service server, 8-14.
briefly contesting that. Umpire felt it did touch him. Is there still some fight in this game?
Player.
Oh, some good defending by Bo. They're still unable to get more than 2 points on the trot.
15-9.
Feels like the experience of the opposition here was just a little too strong.
William, get ready.
Well done there, Kjær.
16-9.
It's kind of now or never time, isn't it, really? Maybe that has already passed, you could argue. He went for it, Kjær, who lets out a big shout of frustration.
9.
Service fault called on Kjær
Service over.
on the height of it. The first one I've seen in a while, actually.
No. So.
It's a long way back, but can they do it to the Danes? Six points behind. Now, remember, they've only managed to get 2 points in a row. That's their biggest run of consecutive points in this game, and it's continuing here. They're just not able to put on a decent run. It's what they need desperately at the moment. 3 points for Chia and So. And they're nearly there.
19-11.
They fell short, the All England, remember, in 2024, losing to Alphen and Ardianto, the very pair that Bo and Kjær beat yesterday. This is huge for Chia. So still
19.
their Thai careers, 2 titles in 9 finals. 8 match points for Kjær and So.
Match point 12.
Massive moment now, championship point for the Malaysians. They've got there. Just the 3rd title they've ever won on the HSBC BWF World Tour, but it means the world to them. Their first ever Super 500, having taken the Denmark Open as Super 750 in 2023 and the Career Masters last year, which was a Super 300. First one in their region of Southeast Asia.
21-17, 21-12.
absolute delight. The Asian champions now have a second title of the year overall. But they were pushed, and that's a real credit, I think, to the Danes. We have to really give them credit for that fairy tale story that they provided. Unfortunately, they fall just short at the final hurdle, but they've given everyone a lot to think about, a lot to cheer on. Lucky fan there's got a racket. But Aaron Kjær and Soe, the second seeds from Malaysia, beat the Danish fairy tale pair of William Kriegerbo and Christian Faust Kjær, 2022, 21-17, 21-12 in 1 hour. So a massive, massive moment for them to take a third title in 10 finals in what was the biggest match so far in the young careers, and the flourishing careers, or nascent careers, I should say, of the Danes. The first Malaysian pair since 2009 to win men's doubles here. They tried their hardest, the Danes, but that third game, it ran away from them, didn't it? So Yik going right into the crowd there. So now we have the prize ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, the award presentation ceremony for the Toyota Thailand Open 2025 men's doubles is about to begin. Please welcome HE Air Chief Marshal John Rungsawang, Privy Councillor of Thailand, Honorary Advisor of the Badminton Association of Thailand, under the royal patronage of His Majesty the King, to present the Royal Trophy. Congratulations to all of our athletes in this year's Toyota Thailand Open 2025 men's doubles final. Please welcome to the podium to receive your awards. First, put your hands together for this year's 2025 runners-up from Denmark, William Kriegerbo and Christian Faust Kjær. And this year's 2025 men's doubles champions from Malaysia, Aaron Chia and So Yik. To present the medal, please welcome Air Chief Marshal Monton Suchagon, Vice President of the Badminton Association of Thailand, under the royal patronage of His Majesty the King. To present the prize money, please welcome Kanchat Phupramwong, Managing Director, Far East Speciality Company Limited, Yonex, Thailand. To present a souvenir to our athletes, please welcome Mr. Tachana Tongbragop, Deputy Governor for Strategy and Information Technology, Division of Sports Authority of Thailand. Finally, to present a bouquet of flowers, please welcome Mr. Gon Dabaransi, the former President of the Badminton World Federation. And now it's time to present the Royal Trophy. Congratulations to Aaron Chia and So Woo Yik from Malaysia, this year's 2025 Men's Doubles Champions! May we invite back all of our VIP guests to take a photo with our athletes. Thank you very much, VIP guests. And now a photo with just our finalists. Thank you very much to our runners-up. Now, could the champions remain on the podium for one final photograph, please? Please give it a one more time for this
There
year's
are your men's doubles winners for the Thailand Open 2025, right here on the HSBC BWF World Tour. Only the second ever Malaysian men's doubles winners here at this tournament after the 2009 edition.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next final match.
The great Chan Peng Sun won that one, along with Lim Kim Hwa. Okay, now women's singles up next. It is Pornpomit Chorchuwong, the #1 seed from Thailand, taking on China's second seed, Chen Yufei. Well, Malaysia have enjoyed the first two matches today. They've won both of their titles in mixed and men's doubles. Now it's time for other nations to join in the fun. Starting with the host nation, it is Thailand, represented by the top seed here, Pornpawi Chochuwong, taking on China's second seed, Chen Yufei. It was an all-tie semi-final in one half of the draw.